Greetings, my dearly demented denizens, and welcome to another devilishly delightful episode of Cemetery Tales. I'm your macabre maestro, Mortimer Nightshade, ready to dig up another spine-tingling saga from the crypts of the unknown. Gather around, you ghastly gourmands of the grotesque, as we unearth the story of poor young Ethan and the haunting horrors that lurked beneath the trees. So grab your marshmallows and your mirth, because things are about to get hauntingly hilarious. In the deep woods of a small, secluded town, a young boy named Ethan lived with his loving parents. The forest that surrounded their home was rumored to be haunted, but Ethan's parents assured him that those were just tales to scare children. Little did they know that an ancient evil lurked within those woods, waiting for an opportunity to strike. One moonlit night, as the wind whispered through the trees, Ethan's parents decided to take him on a camping trip near their home. They thought it would be a great way to bond as a family and create lasting memories. Excitement filled the air as they pitched their tent and settled down for the night. Unbeknownst to them, a malevolent presence was observing their every move from the shadows. It was a Wendigo, a creature born out of desperation and cannibalism, cursed to forever hunger for human flesh. With a twisted grin on its face, the Wendigo began to stalk its unsuspecting prey. As midnight approached, Ethan's parents were awoken by an eerie howl that seemed to reverberate through their very souls. They glanced at each other, concern etched on their faces. Sensing danger, they hurriedly woke up Ethan and began packing their belongings. Suddenly, the Wendigo lunged out of the darkness, its emaciated body moving with unnatural speed. Ethan's parents fought valiantly, but the creature was relentless. With each swipe of its claw-like hands, it unleashed unimaginable terror. Ethan watched in horror as his parents bravely fought for their lives, but the Wendigo proved too powerful. In a final act of desperation, Ethan's father pushed him into the arms of his mother, urging him to run and hide. Tearfully, Ethan obeyed, fleeing deeper into the woods. The forest became his refuge, its twisted trees and dense foliage hiding him from the Wendigo's sight. Fear and grief overwhelmed him as he mourned the loss of his parents. He swore vengeance on the creature that had taken everything from him. Days turned into weeks, and as Ethan roamed the woods, the Wendigo's curse began to weave its wicked spell. His hunger grew insatiable, and he found himself craving flesh. The transformation had begun. Haunted by his new desires and haunted by the loss of his family, Ethan descended into darkness. The Wendigo had chosen him as its successor, passing on the cursed legacy of hunger and suffering. In his heart, he fought against it, but the Wendigo's power was too strong to resist. Soon, rumors of a boy who had become a Wendigo spread through the town. Fear and panic gripped the villagers as they barricaded their doors and windows, terrified of what Ethan had become. They knew that the same creature that had claimed his parents now lived within him. Ethan, now a grotesque and tormented version of his former self, prowled the outskirts of the town. His once innocent eyes now glowed with a sinister hunger. He could hear the terrified whispers of the villagers, their cries for mercy and salvation. But mercy was a luxury that the Wendigo could not afford. Driven by an insatiable hunger, Ethan descended upon the town, his monstrous form causing terror and chaos. The once vibrant streets were now filled with the agonized screams of the innocent. Buildings crumbled under the weight of his wrath, and the town was left in ruins. As the carnage subsided, Ethan stood amidst the rubble, his consciousness briefly surfacing. He witnessed the devastation he had wrought, his heart breaking for the lives he had taken. The realization of his monstrous existence and the tragic fate that had befallen him consumed him with despair. With tears streaming down his face, Ethan fell to his knees, begging for release from his cursed existence. But no salvation awaited him. The Wendigo's hunger would forever torment him, a reminder of the innocent lives he had destroyed. And so, The once young and hopeful boy became a tragic figure, forever condemned to roam the desolate ruins of the town he had once called home. The echoes of his torment mingled with the mournful cries of the wind, a chilling reminder of the horrors that could befall those who dared to unleash darkness upon the world. Well, well, my morbid minions, what a heart-thumpingly hair-raising tale that was, eh? Remember, in the dark corners of every tale, there's a twist waiting to give you goosebumps the size of gravestones. This is Mortimer Nightshade, your host with the most ghostly glee, bidding you adieu with a wicked wink and a ghostly grin. Until next time, my monstrous mates. Before you dig your way out, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe for more spine-tingling tales. And if you're still craving a dose of the dreadful, why not check out another ghastly episode from Cemetery Tales?